All right, this is Jim from Bang Time Pool, along with the whole crew tonight. We have Ruben 760. All right, we have Lil Chris. How we doing tonight? Yes, sir.
Doing good.
Aaron, Mr. Edit One. That's the crew right there, man. And of course, the main event, we have the veteran John Griego out of California. How you doing, John?
Pretty good. How you guys doing?
Good, good. And then we have a newcomer to the stream, and it's my pleasure to introduce Bryant Dorsey, and his YouTube channel is Corner4Biliards, and the link to his channel is in the description. And if you have not seen his channel, you need to visit that channel. If you like what you see, help this guy out. Subscribe. That means a lot. Same with Ruben. Same with Little Chris. Same with Darren. Same with us. With Bang Time, it means a lot to us, and we all appreciate it when you do subscribe and hit that bell so you can watch all of our content. All right, so I'm gonna start with Bryant, since you are the newcomer to this.
How's it going?
First of all, man, welcome. And where are you from?
Born and raised in Mississippi, but I moved to Dallas in 2009.
Represent Texas.
There you go. All right, so tell us a little bit about Corner4Biliards, your YouTube channel. What's it all about?
Well, so before I started my channel, I was an instructor, so I worked with a lot of lower skill levels people as clients. So when the COVID hit, I wasn't able to reach them. So I feel like I was thinking, what can I do, to reach them so they're allowed to see me and they still can practice, which is why I started the channel. So it was because of the COVID. And I ended up buying a pool table because I couldn't go out to the bars to play. And I just wanted my clients to be able to see me do something that they can work on their own. And that's why I started the channel.
All right. Awesome. Again, the link is in the description. Now, playing cue, what are you playing with tonight?
Well, I'm playing with a Go Custom. And recently, I just been sponsored by them. So I have a Go Custom, and I just donated my old brake cue to one of my junior players because they are actually making me a carbon fiber jump cue and a carbon fiber brake cue. So I'm waiting on it to come in the mail. So for right now, I'm just using my old playing cue as a brake cue for right now.
All right. Well, congratulations on that, man. That's awesome.
Appreciate it.
All right. So again, visit this channel, check out his content. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Help this guy out. He works his tail off. All right. So good luck to you tonight, Bryant.
Thank you, brother.
I'll be back with you for the coin flip. I want to bring Griego in. All right, Jonathan. So you are a veteran to this. How are we feeling tonight, nerves-wise?
I'm comfortable. It's just a little wore out. It's been a busy day.
Okay. All right. I saw you shooting earlier. You look like you're, pretty solid tonight. So getting used to the carbon fiber?
Absolutely. I like it. It's a work in progress, but I'm getting more and more comfortable with it every day. So I like it a lot. I'm glad. I wish I would have got it months ago.
All right. Well, good luck to you tonight. Let me bring everybody back in here, and let me start with Little Chris. So, like I just said, we have the veteran, so to speak, and we have the newcomer. Do you feel that there's any advantage or disadvantage being one or the other?
Personally, I probably think there might be a slight advantage to Griego. So I've seen Bryant shoot before. I've watched his channel. He's also submitted a video to me to review. But having personally gone through playing live on the internet and knowing the nerves that I felt the first time, I would have to maybe expect that Bryant might start feeling the same thing the moment he breaks his first rack. The question is going to be is how quickly is he going to overcome it? Me, it took a couple of matches. Like I was gradually getting more and more comfortable after every rack. But in the first match, it wasn't until the end that I was completely comfortable. Then it kind of shifted back on the next match and then kept gradually moving forward to where like now I'm just totally comfortable playing. So I got to imagine John might have an advantage because he's been in this multiple times. So he's going to be a whole lot more comfortable than I think Bryant is. So this ought to be really interesting to see.
Right. Darren, how, you've been on this a few times too. One of the originals. How did you finally start calming yourself down when these matches come? Because there's still nerves, but how did you, versus the first time and the last time you played, the nerves weren't the same, but how do you calm yourself down?
You know what? I think it was the whiskey, Jim. No, honestly, having to have a talk with yourself and tell yourself it's just pool and calm yourself down. I'm amped up. You guys see it, and a lot of pool players are. And I think you play a little bit reserved because you're just playing by yourself at the end of the day at your house. So you want to keep your composure. But I would say first of all, Bryant, welcome to the Bang Time format. And welcome to the pool community, man. It's finally good to see you. I've seen some of your videos before. I know you can play. If you're teaching anybody how to play this game, you've got a pretty good idea yourself. If you land in the 40s somewhere tonight, you're going to be in the game, and that's going to be competitive. 50 plus will probably get your hand raised at some point, and then there's a cash prize, which these guys will talk a little bit about later. So I wish you nothing but the best. Good luck tonight. And as far as John goes. This is his second tournament. I think we've seen the ups and downs from him. He's had a good game. He's had a bad game. He's had a good game. He's had a bad game. Tonight he wants to get on track. He needs 4 wins to get to the pot, and I think he's got the talent to do it. Let's see what happens.
Awesome. Well said. Ruben, let me bring you in. Again, how do you calm yourself down? You've played a lot of matches, things like that. You're always going to have the nerves. How do you calm yourself down?
I mean, I've heard it from a lot of comedians. What I do is picture Gizmo naked, and then it's like my nerves are gone.
Why is it Gizmo specifically?
Everybody, thanks for being here tonight. I got to shut the stream down. I just have this vision.
We'd like to thank our sponsors.
I want to thank Ruben for fucking up my whole game tonight.
Oh my goodness!
Either way, the nerves never go away. Like little Chris says, you're of course you're gonna be the most nervous on the first night. Which Bryant, welcome to the game.
Thanks, buddy.
Sorry about that joke about Gizmo. Sorry,
guys. That calms you down, though.
Yeah.
Crown real quick.
So either way, like I said, one thing I know is you're not new to the camera, so that already helps. If you weren't new to the camera, it would be a whole different story. But the life's a little different. But at the end of the day, it's the same game we practice. It's the same game we talk about. It's the same game we breathe. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And once you know what you're doing, everything's basically the same after that. But that's how the nerves kind of ease off for me.
Cool. And for all the viewers out there, this is why this is the best crew in the business right here. These guys, they're veterans of this, and awesome. Well said from each and every one of you. But before we go on, I want to give a shout out to kickshotpoolgear.com. Again, visit their site, Bang Time 10 for 10% off. And Darren has a little beanie. Roopster has the polo on. And I will have an announcement with another sponsorship during the after the 5th rack. So stay tuned for that. But before we go any further, what we're going to do is we're going to do our coin flip. And Bryant, you're at the top of my bracket. You will have that call. So let's see if it'll focus in today.
All right, do tails, buddy.
All right, tails it is. All right, it is heads. So let's have Jonathan. It is going to be your call. Do you want to break first, or do you want to pass that to Bryant?
I'll break first.
Okay, so Jonathan's going to lead us off. And while we're waiting, Chris, if you want to talk a little bit about quickly on the rules and the little cash prize if we score a certain number of points tonight.
Sure, I'd be happy to. So, for all the viewers, we are playing the 9-ball ghost in case there are any new people in the live chat here. And so what this is that the players will have an opportunity to break and one chance to run the table. And this will be a point system. So, for example, if they make the 9-ball on the break, they can take a 7 for their score and just end their rack. Or they can have an option to where they can spot the 9-ball and attempt to shoot from where the cue ball stops. And if they're successful at running the table because they did not take ball in hand, they can score a maximum of 11 points. They also have an option to take ball in hand. And if they do that and run the table, then they can score a total of 9. If they are not successful at running the table, then they will only score the balls at which they pocket, including if they pocket a ball and scratch. But if they shoot the 9-ball in and scratch, they will not get the point for the 9-ball, only on the other balls. And then there is a rare score of 10, because if you drop the 9-ball early, you can actually score 2 points. The only caveat to that is you do not want to drop the 9-ball early when there's still plenty of other balls on the table, because you're only going to get the 2 points plus the balls that are down. So you do want to try to run out. However, if there is 1 ball left on the table and the 9-ball, and you can drop both of them in one shot, you're going to get the 2 points for the 9-ball, which allows you to have a maximum of 10. Now, to go along with that, though, we also are using the 3-point rule. And so what that means is that when they break, 3 object balls have to touch the head string or cross it, one or the other. And so if they do not satisfy that rule, then they'll have 1 more chance to break again. And there are other alternatives that can actually happen, meaning that if they pocket a ball on the break, then only 2 balls have to touch the head string. If they pocket 2 balls on the break, only 1 ball has to cross the head string. And if they drop 3 balls on the break, then they automatically satisfy the 3-point rule. Because on the second attempt, if they do not satisfy the 3-point rule, then they will score a 0 for that rack. And then, like you heard Jim and Darren say, there is a cash incentive, because in the last tournament that I participated in, I managed to score the record for this event, which is a total of 68. So Jim put an extra incentive to the first player to score 69 or higher will win $50, and then that cash incentive is gone. And then a couple of days ago, or maybe a week ago, I did a live stream where I played under this format with the 3-point rule, pattern rack, and everything else, and I managed to beat my old record of 68 with a 70. And on that live stream, I announced to Jim and any contestants that were in my live stream that if they're able to score a 71 or higher, then I'm also going to throw in an extra $50. So 69 or 70 will get you $50. 71 or higher will get you 100. And it's to the first player that does it.
All right. Well said, Chris, as always. And I want to wish Bryant, John, good luck. Shoot well. For all the viewers out there, make sure you give us a thumbs up. That's important for YouTube. And, thanks for supporting these guys. We have like 55 in here right now, and we haven't even hit the first ball, man. That's awesome. Appreciate it. All right. So, Jonathan, if you're all set,
yep.
We're ready for rack number 1. All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Thanks.
Good luck, guys.
Ruben, little Chris, Darren, give me a thumbs up after the break. Make sure we're clear.
Yep.
All right. Good break.
Yeah.
Again, the players are going to let us know what balls were pocketed and clearly state if they're playing ball in hand.
The 7-ball was pocketed. The 1 and the 5 were past the head string.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm going to take ball in hand, but I got to.
Yes, sir. You do your best. Perfect. All right. Jonathan's playing for 9. Eric Pool Guy Simpson, thank you for the reminder. The pattern they are using is in the upper right-hand corner on your screen. All right, so Jonathan with a 2 in rack number 1. All right, Bryant, good luck to you. And again, welcome to the stream, buddy.
Thanks, man. Come on, buddy. Come on.
All right, no problem with the 3-point rule. Perfect. What ball did you pocket, Bryant?
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry about that.
That's all right.
The 2 ball.
2 ball.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Hurry up. Y'all,
Yeah.
forgive me, man. My ball is sticky and run around.
That's all right. Get him on the stream early.
I'm gonna take ball hand only because it's the first rack. I don't want to risk shooting over another ball.
You got it, man. Playing for 9. Good stroke. Get there.
Thank you. Where's little Chris? Oh, crap.
All right, so Bryant with a 5 in rack number 1. So after 1 rack, we have John 2, Bryant 5. All right, Jonathan, rack number 2. Absolutely. Looks like 3 balls on the break.
The 8, the 5, and the 7.
5, 7, 8.
Take ball in hand.
All right, playing for 9. Very nice. All right, so Jonathan with a 6 for a total of 8 after 2 racks. All right, Bryant, rack number 2.
I got dropped the 2 ball.
I do not think we met the, you only have 1 ball passed. The 1 ball did not make it past. You want to re-rack for us, bud?
Yeah, about that real quick.
Just a reminder, he does get 1 re-rack. If he does not satisfy the 3-point rule on this attempt, it will be a 0 for rack number 2. All right, good break.
Oh, man.
Ball in hand. Looks like 2 balls down.
I'm sorry, the 1 ball and the 2 ball.
1 and 2. Good shot. Oh,
I didn't want you to fall.
yes, you did not. Bryant's on the 6 ball. All right, so Bryant with 5 in the second for a total of 10 after 2 racks. So our score, after 2, John 8, Bryant 10. All right, John, rack number 3. Wow, good break.
Made the 7 ball.
7 ball down.
We'll take ball in hand.
Playing for 9.
I don't have alcohol yet.
All right. So John with a 2 for a total of 10 after 3 racks. All right, Bryant, rack number 3. Good break.
No, come on, 8 ball move. I'm gonna go for 11. Screw it.
What ball was pocketed?
Oh, you forget it.
It's all right.
2 ball.
Going for 11. Two ball on the break. Bryant's on the 3.
Uh, 3, I guess.
Okay, for 3 for a total of 13. So after 3 racks, we have John 10, Bryant 13. All right, Jonathan, rack number 4. I do not believe that 5 or is past the head string. Is that correct?
No, 5 and 4.
All right, we'll need to re-rack. Just a reminder, check out kickshotpoolgear.com. Again, bang time 10, use the promo code for 10% off. All right, break number 2, Jonathan. Good break. Looks like a couple balls down.
The 2 and the 7. I'm gonna take ball in hand.
Okay, playing for 9. Good stroke. Shotgun. Nice. 7 ball on the break. He's on the 8. Nice 9, Jonathan. Took ball in hand, ran it out for a total of 9. After 4 racks, Jonathan has 19. Good shooting, bud.
Thank you.
All right, Bryant, rack number 4. Good break.
Make the 5 and a 2.
5 and a 2.
Take ball in hand.
Playing for 9.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, so Bryant with a 3 in rack number 4 for a total of 16. So after 4 racks, we have Jonathan 19, Bryant 16. Just a reminder, after rack 5, we're going to take a little break, let these guys catch their breath a little bit, and go over a few things before we fire up rack 6. So Jonathan, 19-16, you're in the lead after 4, breaking rack number 5. Very good break.
7.
7 ball down. Jonathan, just a reminder, you did take ball in hand, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I scratched on break, so.
Oh, yes. Okay. Wow. Great shot, John. All right, so John with a 7 for a total of 26 after 5 racks. All right, Bryant, rack number 5. Good break.
Drop the 2 and the 8.
2 and the 8.
Ball in hand.
Playing for 9. Wow, good stroke.
Wow.
Can you see it?
I don't know. We'll see. Barely. Yeah.
All right, so 4 in rack number 5 for a total of 20 after 5 racks. Oh, after 5, we have John 26, Bryant 20. Let me bring everyone back in. All right, Darren, if you'd unmute yourself. Thank you, sir. All right, so let me start with Ruben. You know, it looks like John loosened up there at rack 4 and 5. It was a little tight at the beginning. And Bryant just doesn't seem like he's getting it going quite. Just a little bit off on his positioning. You think maybe nerves?
Yeah, it's basically what we talked about. The experience versus the non-experience from Bryant. You could literally see it, from both players. And, it's tough to get out of them ruts. I think Bryant needs that one good game to get him out of that rut right now. And then, of course, we've seen John find it towards that last, couple racks at the end. So once Bryant gets that, little push with a nice run, then, he'll get his game back together. But you could definitely see the difference of, the experience versus the non-experience.
Mm-hmm. Little Chris, let me go to you. What do you think Bryant needs to do here to, make a run at it here in the second half?
Well, right now I think it's fine. I mean, I kind of agree with Ruben between the experience and the non-experience, but what I saw between these 5 racks was a 1 rack difference. First, it was in Bryant's favor. Now it shifted over to John's favor. So this is far from over. It's just a 1 rack difference, and that's all it takes to change the leader.
Absolutely. Darren, is this how you see it? Nerves, or do you just see it as just, a couple tough breaks?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely going to be some nerves in there. First time on the stream and with the tens of hundreds of people watching, there's always that in the back of your head. But I think for Bryant, I think he just has to slap a little bit of water on his face, come back strong for these next 4 racks. I think he'll be fine. you started off good and then you kind of fizzled out. You had a couple of racks where you got tied up, but you know, you got 4 racks to start it over, and I think it'll be just fine. And as far as John goes, you know, he missed some really easy shots early, and for pool players, that's going to bring you in one direction or the other real fast. And we've seen what direction that brought him. So he snapped out of it. He had some big racks, and he's looking to finish strong and widen that gap towards the end of the last 4 racks.
All right. Thanks, gentlemen. Bryant, let me bring you in. Anything that you feel that you're going to do differently in the second half, or are you just going to keep playing your game and you know, let it happen?
Well, just going to stick to the game plan. You know, just hope it works out. Definitely a little nerves, you know, because you guys are 3 matches in, but you know, that's not an excuse for me. I don't make excuses, but I just got to stay focused and concentrate.
That's it, man. And have fun. Don't forget. That's what this is all about.
I was for myself regardless.
John, you going to change anything or just stick to what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm not going to miss the second ball, hopefully. But those 2 racks caught me with those 2 low scores too. I all day practicing, I was getting in the 50s and 60s, not doing stupid stuff like that. But hopefully I don't do that anymore.
Right.
We all shoot good when the camera's off.
Right. Absolutely.
Exactly.
You never miss when the camera's off.
All right. Let me bring in Ruben real quick. I think he has a little announcement to make here before we
is he coming out of the closet?
The heart wants what the heart wants.
It's about time, Ruben.
Yeah, the announcement. I wasn't expecting this, Jim.
Oh, really?
Well, as far as I thought we were still going to keep talking about it. After the show, I do have a gift here for my nemesis. I'm going to be unveiling it during on my channel live. So Gizmo, if you're watching, I hope you didn't peek, buddy, because I see somebody kind of mess with the tape a little. You know how long it took me to tape that? So, like I said, I'm going to be unveiling this. It's one of Gizmo's gifts that I got him because I didn't get him nothing for Christmas, and I felt bad every day I seen him, and he kept buying me stuff. So.
Nice.
All right. So let's make sure after the stream that we visit directly after the stream. Is that correct?
Yeah, directly after the stream, I'm going to load it up and go live, and I'm going to have Gizmo, like I said, I'm going to do a live unveiling of his gift.
All right. We'll all be there. All right. So let me, as I mentioned early, a new sponsorship in the works, sidepocketapparel.com. His website, his name is Ruben, by the way, not this Ruben, but his name is Ruben from Southern California. His website will launch on the 20th of February. So we got it in the works. So when that fires up, we're going to hopefully have a promo code and things just like we do with kickshotpoolgear.com. So again, sidepocketapparel.com.
Yeah, he must be a pretty cool guy, by the way. I already like him already.
Because he's from Southern Cal, right?
And he's
Just
got
the
your
name.
name.
Just the name.
There you go. All right. So now let's get to the important stuff as well. This is going to be an epic one. I've been waiting on this match for a long time. So with the scheduling, you know, sometimes you have to flip some matches, you know, ahead. And it just happens that our last first round match had to be postponed to Tuesday. So therefore, on Saturday night, the 13th at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, all right, 1 hour later than we usually do, we have our own Roopster 760 against Sean Bell out of Kentucky. Second round match, going to be a good one.
Did I just hear my name? Hey, you keep surprising me, Jim, with all this stuff.
Oh, you didn't even know about it.
No,
Yeah.
next time call me. You know my phone's right here, man. Call me.
I mean, he's
He'll
got a
be
gift
ready.
for Gizmo. Apparently, he's opening a website, and he's got a match.
There you go.
Okay.
Surprises all around. And
I
then,
guess I'm gonna be playing here, You guys are gonna have to show up. I got a feeling Gizmo's gonna streak that day.
I will be
That's
banned
gonna be the
from
lowest
YouTube.
views in the history of your site, sir.
Oh, wow. And then the last announcement on Tuesday. This is 95% set in stone. We have Matt Summers out of California and OG out of California. That was our last first round match. That will be Tuesday night, the 16th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're already going to be into the second round, and that one's going to be a good one, along with Tuesday night. Those guys play a lot. That's going to be an intense one. So I want to thank everyone for being here before we move forward. And Jonathan, if you're all set, my man, let's go ahead and break rack number 6.
Let's go, boys. Finish strong.
Oh, is it me?
It's on you. Oh, no, Jonathan, I'm sorry. All right, Jonathan, rack number 6. Good break.
We take ball in hand. I made the 7.
Okay, playing for 9. Stroke. Very nice. All right, Jonathan with a 6 for a total of 32 after 6 racks. All right, Bryant, rack number 6. Good break. One pass, two down.
2 and an 8.
2 in the 8.
Yes, sir. I don't like this angle. I'll take ball in hand.
All right, playing for 9. Okay.
Ah, shit. Shoot, excuse my language, guys.
All right, so Bryant with a 2 for a total of 22. All right, Jonathan, rack number 7. Break.
The 4 and the 7.
4 and the 7.
I'm gonna take ball in hand.
Playing for 9.
From there, but I don't want to show everything. Pull out that. I don't want to show that 3-rail kick perfectly on the one. Let's just make it difficult. That's gonna go. Well, let's hope I don't make the 9. If I make the 9 here, is it worth 2?
The 9 will be 2 points. You have 3 balls down plus 2, you would score 5.
Okay.
So you have the 9 ball for times 2. So you have a total of 5 for a total of 37 after 7. All right, Bryant, let's make up for that miscue. Here we go. All right, good break. Looks like a dry break, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ball in hand. All right, so Bryant with a 3 for a total of 25 after 7. So we have John 37, Bryant 25. All right, Jonathan, rack number 8. Two balls down, 1 ball passed. Good break.
I made 2 and there's 1 passed.
Yes, exactly.
The 5 and the 7.
Playing for 9 on the scratch.
What's my score right now?
You have 37 plus you have 4 balls down now, so you're at 41.
All right.
Shot.
I don't know where the draw was at. I was supposed to be way up here. Oh. Minus one of these.
Oh. That's good.
All right, so John with a 5 for a total of 42 after 8. All right, Bryant, rack number 8. We're going to need to re-rack. It did not satisfy. All right. Got to make sure we get it here. Just a reminder, after the stream, Rubster760 is going to go live. He's got a gift for Gizmo. I have no idea what it is, so I'm definitely going to be there. I'm hoping all of you go there as well. All right, Bryant, here we go. Second break. All right, satisfied? Scratch, but you're okay. Playing for 9.
2 balls. That's it.
Okay. All right, Bryant with a 2 in rack number 8 for a total of 27. So after 8, we have John 42, Bryant 27. All right, Jonathan, rack number 9. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Good break.
Made the 7 ball. I'm gonna take
9
ball.
times in a row.
Is it 9?
Ball in hand.
Take the 1.
Good stroke. Wow. Good shot.
Thank you.
Nice. That's good shooting, John. For 9, for a total of 51 for the match. Congratulations on moving forward. I'm going to let Bryant finish out. All right, Bryant, let's have some fun here in the last one.
Way to shoot, pal. Great job, man.
Good break.
Made the 2 ball.
2 ball down. I'm sorry, you took ball in hand, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The 3 ball does stay down for 3 for a total of 30. So our final is John 51, Bryant 30. Let me bring everybody back in. All right. Darren, make sure you unmute yourself. Thank you, sir. All right. First of all, I want to congratulate Jonathan Griego for a great match. 51 points. As Darren said at the beginning, if you're in the 50s, you're in the money. And that's about what it takes now. And that's the first round. Now, second round, I think it may be a little bit higher, but that's okay. And what I saw out of you tonight, and you guys can have your own view of this, what I saw out of you tonight, you were up and down, like Darren mentioned earlier. What I saw from you tonight, and don't take this negatively, but your position play wasn't spot on.
Right.
You took what you had, you picked a line, you stuck to your shot, and you stroked it. And that was the difference. You didn't second guess yourself. When you struggled a little bit, I could tell that you would get down on a shot, you'd come back up, and you would be everything would be spinning up here. Today, it seemed like you took what the table gave you, you saw your line, you went down and you stroked it. And I think that was the difference from you on a day that you weren't at your best.
Yeah.
All right, Bryant. You just couldn't get anything going today. We know you can shoot, man. We've seen you. Obviously, the camera has a lot to do with it. You can ask any one of these guys. Jonathan was, he was a newcomer too, and the nerves, he still has nerves, and as do all of these guys. So, you can't be ashamed of that. A 30 first time out, not too bad.
It's all good. Yeah, I was definitely nervous. Like I said, I'm not used to playing the ghost. I only started playing the ghost when you started your online tournaments. So, and the only reason I ever played live is when I started my channel. So it's all good.
That's it, man. And make sure you check out his channel, Corner4Biliards. Again, I have the link to his channel in the description. You got to check him out. His channel is growing quick right now. That's because he does good things. All right. Ruben, I'm going to bring you in first. What's your take on the match tonight?
Yeah. Congratulations, John. You've been strong. We all know this game's a mental game, and that's basically what we've seen out of both of them. Was that mental focus, was a little bit off on both players. Bryant, you were a newcomer. I feel bad that, you didn't really get to bring out your game. I mean, we all know you could shoot. I believe you're a skill level 7, right?
They moved me to an 8 and 9.
Oh, for 9 ball? Okay. But either way, I mean, that's a pretty nice skill level to be. And like I said, doing live, I mean, it just changes everything when we start doing this as we second guess every shot.
Absolutely.
But, and like I said, the mental game was basically the key thing of today's match.
Agree.
Absolutely. Chris, anything you saw differently?
Yeah, so I'm going to use different phrasings for John than what you put. I felt like John was playing it safely. So like every one of his breaks were good breaks, but he always had to take ball in hand, right? So like significant improvements would be to be able to have position on that 1 ball and have attempts to go for an 11, because you're right. During the course of his runs, he ended up just taking his medicine and taking the positions that he got. We saw a couple of times where he got out of line, and then he manages to make an awesome bank shot to get right back in line and then try to carry his way forward. So obviously some good shooting, but we would see better shooting if he didn't have to bank something like that, because his position play would just be better. It's always said, like, when you're playing good, when the game is boring, right? And then when you see these exciting shots, that's what everybody gets all hyped up.
Right.
So I think that's the best way I think I can phrase it. It's still awesome shooting, mind you, especially good enough to be able to do the 51 there. For Bryant, I mean, this is my buddy from Texas. I know he can play. I've seen him. We've chatted a couple of times. I do have to admit that it's probably the nerves. And the best thing I can say on that one is, now that you felt it, it gets easier from here. And not only does it get easier to play on a live stream, it gets so much easier to play in real life, because now you felt a completely different type of pressure. And what Ruben was talking about when Bryant said he was an 8, for any viewers that don't know what we're talking about his APA skill level. But we also have to take into consideration that when you hear 8, and this is 8 out of 9, you're thinking maybe, well, if he's that high, maybe we should have saw something better of a play. You have to remember, an 8 is when you have an opponent, because you get to play safeties, you get to do other types of things. When you're playing the Ghost, you just got to run, and that's a completely different mindset. And you just heard Bryant say he's not really familiar with playing the Ghost. It's a completely different strategy than when you're trying to play an opponent. So the more he gets to do this, I guarantee you we're going to see some awesome stuff out of him.
Absolutely.
Well said, Chris.
Absolutely. Darren, I know you have a bunch of notes there for us.
Yeah, I just want to say, congratulations to John. I said it at halftime there that, you miss a couple of shots early, and for pool players, that mental game can go either way. And for you snapped out of it. You had some big racks in there. I thought those 2 banks were really entertaining that you had in there. You had 2 big, like, open field long banks. Those were really cool to see. Yeah, man, I think a couple racks go the other way, and you're pushing 60 tonight. So congrats to you, man. You can, you still got some room to grow, I feel. And then yeah, let's get this bread, as they say.
Yeah, no kidding. Burning a hole in my pocket. Come on, man.
Yeah, and then as far as Brian goes, I think a special shout out to you, man. You put it on the line. This is not easy to do. This format is very humbling. And, it makes you look at your game a little bit and make some adjustments, but you're also playing on the stream. It's live, and, no one wants to make errors, and that gets in your mind. But I think you got room to improve, obviously. So I think the next time we see you will be a different version of you, and more in line with who you really are as a pool player.
Absolutely. And Bryant, you're welcome anytime I have a tournament, man. I appreciate it. First of all, I've talked to him a few times on the phone, things like that. Great person, as I say. before he is a pool player. So, great job, and we will be in touch.
All right, absolutely.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes, sir.
I was struggling through the beginning parts of this match, and believe it or not, I never wear a glove, and tonight I had to throw that glove on because my palms are sweating, and I'm trying to get in a rhythm, and I have to, like, when I got out of shape and I had to bank that ball, those are confidence builders for me because I drill those banks, and I know now I can smooth stroke everything. So, things like that help me out and help me get out of my run, or help me get confidence to start playing a little smooth.
Absolutely. Yep.
But
great shooting.
Like you said, it's total. I'm glad. It sucks to say, but I'm glad he had more nerves than I did because he would have had me tonight for sure.
All right. Just a reminder: big match Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. on the West Coast. Roopster 760 against Sean Bell out of Kentucky. Second round match. Don't miss this one. And Tuesday, the 16th, we have Matt Summers out of California versus OG out of California. That's going to be our last first round match. So, as I said, scheduling, sometimes we have to swap. What's that?
Is the title going to be on the line? I'm just curious.
Oh, I don't know.
Ooh, Ruben, are you going to put the belt on the line?
Yeah, I'm just throwing that out there.
Oh, well, we're going to let Ruben. You don't have to answer that right now.
I'm the director of my show, damn it.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Hey, gives you something to think about. All right.
I gotta make sure. I gotta see if Sean Bell walks in with crutches or something like that, or a broken arm.
That's awesome. Hey, gentlemen, great show. Bryant, it's been a pleasure. John, congratulations on moving forward.
You guys.
All the viewers tonight, I think we were 80 something. I mean, that's incredible. Thank you for the support. These guys appreciate it. I appreciate it. Make sure you're checking out everyone's channel here. It's a big deal when you do subscribe, believe it or not. We check that out. We love it when we, pick up a couple more subscribers. It does mean a lot to YouTube as well. So we do appreciate you, subscribing to us, and hit that bell. So anytime we put out any content, you can check it out. All right. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Jim. Brian's got some pretty good content as far as banks and stuff like that on his channel. And like Chris said, I mean, the Ghost is a totally different game than playing an opponent. Not only that, for being the first time. I mean, I remember it took me a while to even break 30. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, screw that Ghost. I hated that game. And then once you get used to it, comfortable, everything changes. And that score does not have nothing to reflect with, the way Bryant shoots or anybody else shoots. They end up having a bad score. But like I said, his content on banking, all that, he's put a lot of work in those videos. And I'm telling you, that's some good stuff if you guys want to pick up some pointers on all that stuff.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Check out his channel. Like I said, he's growing faster than a lot of channels out there. So just keep supporting that guy because he does good things. All right. Again, his link to his channel is in the description. All right, gentlemen. Thank you for a great show again tonight. Again, John, moving forward. Bryant, I'll be in touch. And don't forget, Ruben going live here in how long, Ruben?
Probably about 5 minutes. I'm setting it up. I got Gizmo all squirmish. He thinks it's a prank or something, but it's an actual real gift. This is a gift he gave me, by the way. It's a mask. Sorry about that.
Wait a minute. Hold on. We need to get a little closer. Let me see that again.
Spencer.
I'm gonna talk about this gift. This is a gift Gizmo gave me. It's a mask.
God.
That's why he's nervous about that.
What a never-ending bit.
I'm telling you,
Incredible.
Darren, you got to fly out there and film this sitcom, man.
Incredible. They need their own
Oh,
show. I'm
I
telling you.
gotta set up the stuff, and then, like I said, I'm gonna fire it up probably in less than 5 minutes. Like I said, Gizmo's nervous.
If that's not enough to get you,
the box.
if that's not enough to get you over to Roopster 760, I don't know what is.
Jesus.
I'll see you all there. Thanks, guys. Awesome show as always. Everyone, thanks for the support tonight. Have a good
Good
one.
job, Bryant.
Take it
Take
easy,
care,
guys.
everybody.